What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 14 Team of the Week predictions. Welcome guys, today we're going to be predicting the Team of the Week number 13, which is going to be released on the 11th of December. The week of Friday the 13th, you know, it's going to be a scary week. But this week's Team of the Week, I've got some very good players indeed. And quite a few games to choose from in a sense. I'm not too sure they're going to do it because there's a whole load of Premier League games on Wednesday during the week last week, as well as the weekend. So you got the bonus of some of the outstanding performances during the week. The Liga BBA didn't play; they were playing in the Copa del Rey, so none of those games counted towards the Team of the Week. It's just the leagues, and also the MLS playoffs, or whatever you want to call it, finals. They were played as well. Well, the final was played versus Sporting Kansas City against the Portland Timbers, maybe, or no, Real Salt Lake. My bad. But let's get into the bench substitutes and stuff like that. And the first thing we're going to pick out is a silver goalkeeper under the name of Reuter. Plays in the Eredivisie, sorry, he was just there. Plays in the Eredivisie for, I believe it is Utrecht, I think it is, as a goalkeeper. Come on, pop up, there you go, Robin Reuter. And this guy, average rated silver keeper. Sorry, foot head is a bit slow today. But this guy picked up 7 saves, a penalty save, as well as a clean sheet in their 2-0 win. It was on a Friday night, but still a fantastic performance by this guy. And looks like a very well-rounded silver keeper. Could be fantastic in form as well. Moving on to the substitutes. First player I'm going to have here is the player in the final of the MLS, and it is Aurelio Collin, plays for Sporting Kansas, and they played Real Salt Lake in the final, and this guy picked up the goal to go and put them on to extra time and penalties. Went out and scored the winning penalty in their 7-6 win. I think it was sudden death penalty, and just had a very good performance, picking up the man of the match award as well as the MVP, which I think is just the overall player of the tournament and stuff like that, which is very good performance indeed by this player here. Looks like a fairly solid silver centre back there. Moving on to the next player here, we're going to have a player called Guillermo. Plays in the French League 1 for Bordeaux, and this guy Guillermo picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet. You could say played as a CDM, picked up a goal, clean sheet, possible clean sheet, plus man of the match in their 1-0 win over Lille. Also going a man down there, so still very good performance by this guy, and getting a win against Lille, which is fairly good indeed. Lille being one of the top teams in the French League 1. Moving on to another midfielder, we got Klaassen, the Eredivisie. David Klaassen plays in the Eredivisie for Ajax, and for Ajax, and come on, foothead. Played for Ajax, sorry, they played, I'm not too sure on the actual squad, but this guy picked up a inform card, 3 goals plus man of the match, I think it was. Played a very good game against Barcelona there, but picked up a hat-trick, I believe, in the middle, and just very good performance indeed by this guy. Definitely deserves an inform card. Moving on to the next player, we're going to have a bronze player, first one of the squad. Plays in the A-League, or the Australian League, and this is going to be Sydney. Plays left wing for Perth Glory, I do believe, and not too sure why footed is this so, guys, but this guy picked up, I believe it is, 2 goals as well as an assist in Perth's 4-2 win at the weekend over Wellington Phoenix. As you can see here is the comment, but still very good performance by this guy. Looks like an average bronze player there. Could be quite good when I move on to the A-League in my Road to Gold around the world series. Moving on to the next player, we're going to have Martin. Plays for Derby in the Football League Championship, whatever you want to call it. I bet he's not going to come up here. Absolute typical there. I'm going to try, I'll just go and fill away, but this guy picked up a hat-trick. He picked up, I believe it was 2 goals worth from a penalty, but it's still a hat-trick at the end of the day, sorry. And he's gone and picked up 2 penalties. Let me quickly filter through the players to go and get there. Where is it? There you go, Derby County. This guy, Martin here, low-rated English player, scored a hat-trick against Blackpool, picking up, I believe it was 2 red cards that game, and still fairly solid performance by him, picking up a hat-trick there. And moving on to the final player, possible player, it's going to be Lucas Piazon. Another teammate of his is in the starting 11, but Piazon picked up a goal as well as 2 assists and man of the match in, I believe it was their 6-2 win at the weekend. Another fantastic performance, and he'd go up to a gold if anything. I do believe he played out on the left as well, so he'd still be a left-sided player, unfortunately, but still looks like a very good player indeed. Let's move on to the starting starting 11. We're actually going to be playing a different formation this week, a 3-4-3 formation. Quite a few strikers, like I said, from various different midweek games. But in goal, we're going to pick up Ruddy, the Norwich keeper here. John Ruddy, and this guy made around 12 saves. Norwich went out and played West Brom Albion. Picked up around 12 saves, picking up a clean sheet as well as man of the match in Norwich's needed 2-0 win there after getting absolutely stonked by Liverpool in midweek. So still very, very good turnaround performance and good performance by Ruddy there. Moving on to the first centre-backs, we've got a player called Gilk. Plays for Torino in the Serie A. This guy went out and picked up a goal as well as a clean sheet in Torino's 1-0 win over Lazio there. Nothing much else to talk about that player. In the middle, we're going to pick up big old Naldo, the Wolfsburg centre-back, sorry. This guy, Wolfsburg, I'm not too sure on the team they actually played, but they went out 3-0. Naldo picking up, I do believe, there's the man of the match, as well as a clean sheet, and just had a very, very good performance out the back. Played Freiburg, had the likes of Max Cruz running at him, but this guy was absolutely solid at the back there, picking up a fantastic rating in most of the football websites. Moving on to the final defender, we're going to pick up another Vitesse player, and it's going to be Van Alten. Plays as a left back, I believe on loan from Chelsea to Vitesse, picking up a goal as well as 2 assists from any left back. Very attacking left back, this player, but still fantastic performance in their 6-2 win, I said previously, against PSV there. A very, very good performance indeed by all the players of that squad. A number of different players who could get informs from that team. Moving on to the midfield here, the first player we're going to have out on the right, I do believe, is going to be this player here, Harnik. Plays for Stuttgart, and had an okay performance, I believe. Stuttgart, I'm not too sure on the team they actually played, but went out and won 4-2. Harnik picking up a goal as well as an assist and man of the match in the 4-2 victory there. Moving on to the midfielders in the middle. First player we're going to have here is Montillo. Plays for Santos in the Brazilian League, and plays in centre-forward role, cam role. Played centre-forward in the game, I do believe, but he picked up 2 goals, as well as the man of the match, maybe, in their 3-0 win there. Unfortunately, didn't pick up the assist, but still looks like a fairly solid player there. Moving on to the next midfield, we got Eden Hazard. I know he doesn't play in the midfield, but we got 2 fantastic left-mid players. Already picked up an inform, so I'd pick up another one, but had some fantastic performances over the past couple of weeks, and had another performance on Wednesday against Sunderland, picking up 2 goals and an assist again in the Sunderland game, and also having a fairly solid game against Stoke. Unfortunately, Chelsea did go and lose that towards the end of the game, but still a fairly solid performance, just wasn't getting the goals there. Moving on to the final player in midfield, we're going to have another left mid player, and that's going to be Flank Libali, the Bayern Munich French left mid player. This guy had an absolute phenomenal game. Well, Bayern Munich had an absolute phenomenal game, winning 7-0 over Werder Bremen. I wouldn't want to be Werder Bremen there, to be honest, but this guy picked up 2 goals, an assist, and man of the match in their 7-0 win. Also, Thomas Müller picking up very, very good performance, picking up, I believe it is, the 2 assists and a goal, as well as Mario Götze picking up a good game as well. So some fantastic players from that game. Frank Libali, though, stands out there. Moving on to the strike force here, we've got 3 strikers to go and put into this squad. The first one, we're going to go out on the right hand side, and that's going to be Palacio. I believe he hasn't got an inform card already. Plays for Inter. Inter went out, and I believe it's played Parma. Team Cassano plays for. They went out and drew 3-3. This Palacio guy went out and picked up 2 goals as well as an assist and man of the match in the 3-3 draw there. Very, very good performance by him. Moving on to the left-sided player, we're going to have Suarez, the Uruguayan striker, picking up the second in form if he goes and gets one this week. This guy, absolutely phenomenal form. Came back from the Premier League a bit late, should I say. Already one of the top scorers in the whole Premier League. Absolutely phenomenal performance. Picking up 4 goals as well as an assist in Liverpool's 5-1 demolition of Norwich. And also picking up a goal and you could say setting up 2 goals in the sense they were own goals, plus the man of the match in the West Ham game at the weekend as well. Fantastic performance by Luis Suarez there. And moving on to the final man of this squad, we're going to have Ibrahimovic up front there, picking up the second in form again. And this guy picking up 2 goals, 2 assists and man of the match in PSG's 5-0 win at the weekend. Very, very good performance indeed. You know, you can show he still gets a decent amount of goals as well as assists, helping the team out there in their 5-0 win, contributing to most of the goals. I think one of his goals are a fairly nice free kick as well, so it looks fairly solid. But let's quickly move on to this site here. As you can see here, this is what the players would look like if they were to get an inform. I've increased their rating by a couple. I believe the only player that I haven't increased was Eden Hazard. I'm sorry about that one, guys. But as you can see here, these are overall ratings. As you can see here, if Lucas Piazon was to get one, he'd go up to a gold. We've got Ibrahimovic there. Palacio looks like a fantastic player. Suarez, Hazard, Ribery, Naldo, Ruddy looks fairly solid. Van Alten, he looks okay. Or Van Holt, I'm not too sure how you pronounce that. Harnik looks alright on the right-hand side. Some fantastic performances during this week, guys. And as you can see there, this week's Team of the Week, if that Team of the Week comes out tomorrow, I can see a lot of people buying packs. A lot of people going for the second informs of these beastly players. Suarez, Ibrahimovic, Ribery, going for the second inform, Hazard as well. So be sure to go and hopefully go and make some steals on the market tomorrow. You should get some players decrease in price. So if you see one of these players, if you have one of these, I probably may go out and sell your players tomorrow. Make sure you get the price. Well, sell them but make sure you sell them before the Team of the Week comes out. But guys, this has come to the end of the episode. If you like, so remember the like button. Also remember to subscribe. Stay tuned to this and any feedback, any plays I may have missed, put that in the comments as well, guys. But guys, this is the end of the episode. This has been Crush. Till next time, adios.